Hi folks, and good evening or good morning rather, and what we're going to do today, we're going to put the DANSETTE shitter back together, and we're going to turn it from shitter to glitter. The old saying is, you can't polish a turd. Well, this is going to prove that in some cases you can. Anyway, get the old gigs on, move everything that's not needed, and get power cord sorted out, because we're putting a 3-core power cord on this unit. We want the earth to go to chassis. And that's easy enough. You connect the earth here, or here, and nut and bolt it here. We'll sort that out in a minute. We'll just cut the wire to what we need. Just strip it to what we need rather. This is the old colour style cable. Red, green and black. But it's still colour coded. It's got a 3 amp fuse in the plug. More than adequate. For our purposes. This originally came with a 2-core, but as it's got a transformer, it can be earthed, I believe. Right, so what we'll do now, we'll feed our red wire into this side of the switch. Let's get the solder. It is. And obviously the iron. Give the iron a bit of a clean. Needs redressing, my iron. It's got a gouge in the tip where right there where the solder's eaten into it. That's positive in. Now I'll go for the negative. I'm doing this in respect to the motor wires, because the brown goes here and the black one's here, so there we are. I am more than happy with that. What I might do, I might try and put the earth down here. I believe you can solder to this stuff that this thing's made of. If you can't, it's no problem. See if that'll flick off. Oh, we're good. Tin up our wire. There we go. And let that heat up. There we go. Right. That ain't going anywhere. That's good enough. Right, let's find a bucket of screws. And yeah, don't know what that was. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way and start to get this thing back together to the manner in which it became accustomed. Try and get it to resemble a record player once again, eh folks? Let's zoom right out. Whoops. There we are, that's right out. Now if I've got to remember for that fucking battery in the bin, it's flatter than a witch's tit. Yeah, out of the way. Right, so if I put this here for a minute, this here, we've got all the tools I think that we need here. Put the brushes away, don't need those. Put the brushes away. Don't need the brushes. Done with those. Put the amplifier there for a minute. Right. Let's see how our cabinet looks, because this was really, really bad. I had to glue it and stick it down in places and see if it's taken. Most it has, it's good enough. It's good enough. It's good enough, it'll do. Stuck down in all the major places. Let's have a look under the lid, because it was pretty rough under there. Yeah, it just needs a good wash. Yeah, but not too bad. It's better than what it was. It ain't mint, but then again, it's never gonna be. Put the lid there. Now, pull the power cord through as far as I can. That way we've got plenty to work with. Right. Right. Now, remount the speaker board, the baffle board with the amplifier back into the case. Whoops. There we go. That's only that goes to the end there. Just look where the screw holes are. There we go. Screw holes are right in the corner here, so it was butted up right against there, so that's where we'll start. A lot of these screws are corroded, but unfortunately great deal I can do about it. Right. Well, how many screws do we need? They're the ones out of the lid, so we don't need those. We had 4 out of the lid, so we'll put them there for a minute. Another one out the lid, there should be another, don't know what that's doing in there. Should be another one of these domed ones in here. I know it is in here because I counted the fucker a minute ago, I've seen it. There's 3 of those, there is another one in here. I know it is in here, I've seen it. There it is. I knew it was there. So there for the lid, so we'll put them in that 45 RPM adapter for now. There for the lid. So enough for that's for the lid. And the motor board, I'll pick that up in a minute. The motor board and the speaker baffle have the same size screws, so at least that's quite easily pleasing. So what we'll do, we'll put the Phillips bit in for these. There we go. It's not even going in. Where's the hole? Start with the edge ones first. Start with the ones at the edge. They seem to be easier to find a hole than one. So once you get a couple in, the holes should just line up. I say that one ain't even fucking in. Fuck's sake. Get that, why couldn't you have put them in fucking... I'll tell you what. Right, so that's where the end one goes there. That does go there. Right. Try and get this one here in the bottom. Wow. Hang on, let's get this out. way. And that has to be that way. I'll put it the right way in, is the way it goes. Knobs are at the top, but they're supposed to be at the top. They're not fucking biting into that. Wow. It's supposed to be down there. Is that biting in? Try the bottom. Once you get one or two in, then you pretty much got it tossed. That's right at the bottom, it can't go any further. Let's get this small screwdriver, find the hole. Well, that's that hole there, I can see that one, so let's get that screw in. I mean, it does help that they put some of them in fucking crooked. Bloody hell. Well, that one's got that one now. That's one in properly. Right, next one. That corner one. The corner ones are always the hardest ones to get in because you can't fucking see where the hole is once your finger's over the corner. You have to do it by feel. There we go. I mean, in all honesty, this wasn't the best to take apart really, because it wasn't the best example to take apart. Now we're supposed to be in a hole there, but we're not, and I don't know why, because we're lined up. Just try it. Get in. And that goes in there. Now actually warp this board as well. We'll get a couple of screws in and then we can see. That's two in. So, have a quick look at the front, make sure we're straight-ish. Yeah. Well, it wasn't that much fucking straight when it was in. Anyway, we are lined up. See the holes? We are lined up. Just that everything in this is fucking warped, really. Check that screwed all the way down. It is. And that side's gone nice and level now. Do 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 do. And that's now going in. There we are. Now let's nip this one up here that I didn't before. That's it. Just one down the bottom there now. That's going to be a fucker to get my hand in. Hey, wouldn't it be a bit of a fucker if I screwed it to the bench? Do this one here. Right. See what we look like. We look a bit out of fucking shape. Look a bit out of shape. But we're in. I mean, you have to remember that this thing was all been damp at some point, it got wet at some time, so you know. At the end of the day, make sure I'm happy with all these wires. I'm happy with everything going where it goes. Yeah, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, we're good there. Speak at these turntable wires. Stripped, ready to reconnect. Makes it a lot easier now. What it will when the fucking deck's back in. Right, so there for the record deck. Let's pick up and there's plenty of cord there for strain relief, that's good. What we like to see. I'll put the record player like that. Right. I won't pull the cord through yet because oops, I've got the deck wires to connect. Oops, that's another one for you Americans, for your president. Old Trumpy bum. Alright, which one of these is the negative? It's right, that's positive. That one there is negative, which goes there. We've got another piece of fucking wire here. There we go. So we'll take this off. Take that off, that's our black. There's the other. That was a good shot straight into the IPA. Yeah. Well, what was the IPA? Right. Now we need the pickup wires. Wherever they've gone. Just snip the ends of them to get some nice clean wire. There we go. And what we can do with these, the black is negative, the green is positive. So we can just wrap them together, it's simple. To go into the same places on the terminal strip. Just makes it a lot easier for me. That's the green and red, back where they belong. Join the black and the black. There's no harm in joining them like this, soldering them together and putting them back on, because they go to the same place on the terminal strip. There we go. There we go. Now let's get some. I was gonna chop block this, but I forgot I'm not going to chop block, so whoops. So what we'll do, we'll get the heat shrink. Whoa. Get the heat shrink. Put it in half. There we go. What I'll don't want to be stretching that like that, do I? Join these together. I hope you can earth this fucking thing. I mean, it doesn't go to... What confuses me with this record player, it uses a UL84, but also has a transform, a UL41, sorry, but also has a transformer. But the chassis earth, the on-off switch doesn't go. The line, the power cord doesn't go to one side of the chassis. I have double checked. So. I have double checked that, so I'm happy in the knowledge that it is safe to earth it. If it's not, all it would probably do is just pop my breaker. I think it's safe. I think it's safe because it has got an isolation transformer in there, so it has got a transformer, so I think we're okay with it. Yeah. So let's connect up our brown. Give them a good twist together. Nice and tight, and then hit them with the soldering iron. Whoever put that piece of fucking solder, I hate that, you know, you put something down and it fucking, things just mysteriously walk. You know, you put it down, you think, where the fuck did I put that? And you can't fucking see it. It turns out to be on top of the fucking record player. Brilliant, innit? Let's just look around that, see if we could do a bit more on that. I'd be happier with a bit more. Well, I'm looking forward to looking at the old garage of Jay's. Nice to see that. Might be a different one that I've had. It might be a different one to what I've had in the past. Be nice to get a different one. Some fresh meat on the table, as it were. There we go. Right. Do the negative one first, and the reason why I say that is because it'll be cold. There we go. Oops. One side done. Just pick these bits of fucking solder off the fucking wire because they look unprofessional. There we go. I just caught the wire with the iron, the insulation. It looks unprofessional when you do that. Go. That's the motor done, the Deck is back in. Tuck that in there, we'll pull that through to where it needs to be in a second. This was a job getting out, and I bet it's a fucking job getting in. There we go. Not put the lid on yet. Put the lid there for a minute. Not put the lid on yet. Make sure everything fucking. Want to try and flatten this out a bit as well. Try and make it look a bit fucking neater. What I might do, I might get the iron on that if I can. It just needs to look a bit better than what it does. But there again, once it's in there. Right. Oops. There we go. When the bulb isn't working, get a cartridge connected. I just heard the amp. I heard the amp. Let's take that fucking thing out a minute. Is this cartridge any good that's in here? I heard the amp. No, that's a fucked one. Let's find one of my rebuilds. Plug one of these into it. You're old enough, some people say. Just to read the sign. Although cartridge wires might not be very good. Might have to do those. Just lift the arm, hold the arm up there. Why is the light not working? Do the buzz test. The amp's running. Yeah. Let's try this fucking Crosley cartridge. Cartridge pins are fucked. Yeah. Yeah, the cartridge pins are fucked. We've got another cartridge. It smells a bit. Oh, no, that one's fucked. We've got not got another brown car. I thought we had another brown cartridge. We don't appear to have. Right, well I'm going to have to put new cartridge clips on it, folks, I'm afraid. Well, let's try the mechanism. Bernard, you worried, didn't it, Phil? And there's no hum there. Tone's working. It smells a bit. Mind you, it will do, won't it? Fucking things had mouse piss and everything. But it's alive! It's alive! It's working! It's working. I've got to sort the cartridge clips out. I'll sort them out in a minute. I'm going to have a brew and a smoke. And then I'll come back and sort the cartridge clips out. It's alive. Yep. I knew it would be, of course. I had no doubt. Now I just need to remember where to put the remote for the video camera. There it is. Right. I'm as happy as a pig in shit. Folks, well, we're up and running. Got a cartridge in it. Don't know what it's going to sound like. But the only thing we haven't got really is a mat, so in order to play a record, just temporary, I hate to do this, but in order just so we can get it to play, I'm going to just pop this mat back on, just for test purposes. There we go. Look at that shit, I've done it. So. This is its first play, folks. There we go, that should do it. There we go. That's that fucking dodgy Shiwaddy Waddy record. Don't know why. It never likes to drop that one. But look at that.
Pretty little angel lies. Pretty little angel lies. Pretty little angel, pretty little angel, pretty little, pretty little, pretty little angel. Got myself a crying, talking, sleeping, walking, living dog.
the arm needs to be adjusted a bit higher, it's slightly catching the rest. Can I do it with this? Because I can't get the fucking fingers in. No, I don't think that's made any difference. But it does need to be adjusted. There's them green pliers, they'll reach it. The arm creaks as well. Look at that, that's well tight. Look at that, somebody thought that needed adjusting in, didn't they? Somebody well wound that in. Wow. Let's see what those turning. It must be doing something. Yeah, that's better. No horrible crackling. You touch this. Nothing. All nicely here. Nothing when it's down. Tone works. It's a bit tight, the tone knob, but there's nothing I can do about that. The bulb doesn't work, there's nothing I can do about that because I ain't got one. Used my last one in one of his other jobs. But that's no great detriment, you won't fucking see it anyway, it's behind the grill. You wouldn't see it anyway, so defeats the object of having a bulb, doesn't it? Put this lid down here a minute. Put this fucking lid down here out of the way a minute. I'm trying to find loads of other records here, look at that lot. Right. Right folks, you've seen it working. I'm going to leave it there for the video, and basically we've turned a shitter into glitter, in Phil's own words, and I especially I'm very proud of the way this old record player's turned out. I mean, yes, I am a bit depressed about the mat, but you can't play records on it without a mat because of this piece in the middle here. Because of that piece there, the records just slide on it, so I've had to put the old decrepit mat on. I have got a mat for this, I've got to cut it to size and make it fit. So that'll be done probably tomorrow or later. But yeah, we're humming away nicely. That's about normal. I'm happy with that. Happy with the way the whole thing's turned out. Anyway folks, I'm going to find me a nice selection of records to play. And listen to. There we go. That'll do for starters. Right. Right, you all take it easy, folks, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.